So ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to find e-commerce clients. So I'm going to show you two methods in this video. And me personally, I actually use the first method quite a lot. I like to have a little nucleus, a little starting point, and then from there kind of expand out in terms of my lead sourcing. Whereas my team of appointment setters, because they're doing so much volume, they want a much longer directory. So I'm gonna show you both methods. For sure, the first one is a hell of a lot easier and anyone can do it. It's super simple, super easy to do. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. So in terms of the first method, all you do is go on Instagram and type in a brand that you like, that you appreciate. And as I said, this is kind of the nucleus, this is kind of the starting point. And from here you can kind of come, and Instagram and / Facebook does all the heavy lifting for you. So this is actually Represent. They're a British clothing company. So you go right here and next to the follow button, it'll give you suggested other pages. So basically you can look through here and you can just open these up in a new tab. And the thing that I kind of like about this is just kind of straight off of the, right from the get-go, based off of their follower count, you can start to get an idea as to the size of the brand as well as the engagement and whatnot. Keep in mind, like, we're not, at least for me, I run an advertising agency. I don't really care that much about their engagement, but my point is this gives me an idea based off of how many followers they have, etc., their reach as to the actual size of them as a brand. So let me try to let me pull up a few more. So here is another example. You can see smaller brand, and to be honest, that is kind of what I'm looking for. Smaller brand, 46,000 followers, and I would, if I could muster a guess, I would assume this brand is probably doing around 100K a month. The other cool thing that you can see right here is you can start to see other, and once again, no idea whether this is no idea whether this influencer genuinely just appreciates the brand, so took a photo in it, but it kind of seems like a influencer promotion to me. So you can also see different influencers that they are collaborating with and start to get an idea as to how much they're probably paying for these collabs, etc. So yeah, this is by far the easiest method and easiest way to get started. As I said, just figure out a brand that you like, or if you have any clients, just type in their brand, and then from there, as I said, you can start to get an idea, and it can start to spawn new ideas and new potential clients for you. And as I said, the easiest thing is because you're already on their Instagram, you can get a little estimate, a little guess based off of the amount of followers. And obviously with your market knowledge and your market understanding, you'll start to get, running an e-commerce clothing line myself, as I said, usually brands in general don't end up getting that many followers. So just based on the 46,000, also I saw with this company, Cole Buxton, that they are available at, they're being stocked in retail stores. My assumption is that they're probably making around 100 grand a month in rev. So yeah, based on the followers and kind of their social media and stuff like that, it's an easy way to lead source, and it's an easy way to just kind of right off the bat get a gut instinct and get a gut feeling as to whether it's a brand that is actually qualified to work with you, and also whether they potentially are just realistically too big to work with you if you're just a beginner or something like that. So that is method number one. Let's get into method number two. So method number two, as I said, this is a lot more to do with the volume. You go to myip.ms.com, and as I said, this is more of a favorite when it comes to my appointment setters for my agency. So you go to myip.ms, you go /browse/sites, and then you're gonna come here, IP owner, parent IP owner, hosting, and this will basically show all the different hosting platforms. So you're gonna come here, Shopify Inc. And then apart from that, a mistake that a lot of people do is they'll type in Shopify Inc. I'm a human being, yes. And what they'll do is, okay, I think I need to retype it, Shopify Inc. Awesome, search. And basically what they will do from here is they'll see all these brands, and you're gonna have to go scroll a long way, because a lot of these are like Manscaped, what is it, where was the other huge one, Fashion Nova, these are huge brands, and realistically you're not gonna be signing them as clients. So here what you're gonna want to do is maybe refine down popularity, visits per day. So anywhere from 300 to 3,000 is a good range I've found. And once again, this will come in and refine it. And now you start, world site popularity ranking, you're starting to see these are curious, why does that say, there we go. Yeah, and you can open up some of these right here. So let's see. So here's an example right here, Linda Farrow, and I'd be very interested to see, because I remember, I swear that they just opened up a branch near me, actually in Chelsea, London, Knightsbridge, and Harrods. Maybe I saw them at Harrods, but anyways, you know, this is a brand, for example. I would assume that they'd be making, you know, probably in the hundreds of thousands a month, but you never really know, just based off of their retail experience. Let's see, lipstickqueen.com. All right, where to find us, Liberate Your Lips. All right, but they don't actually have an e-commerce side. Your fish stuff. Here's another example, Live Bar, real food for adventuring. All right, good stuff. So yeah, basically, you know, this gives you an aggressive amount of leads, and you can see you can even download it in Excel/CSV format. Now that's another little tip for you, is you can download it in Excel/CSV format. And if you know, for example, if your sub niche within e-commerce is eyewear, then you can actually download it and then press Command F, eyewear or sunglasses. And basically what that'll do in like Sheets or Google Sheets or Excel or Numbers is that'll actually just pick out exactly what brands have eyewear or sunglasses or anything like that in it. Or for example, say you work with a clothing line, a lot of brands out there are something apparel, something co. So once again, you can use that Command F function, and then that'll basically pull all of those up so you can kind of niche down within. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, those are pretty much the two main methods. As I said, I use the first method when I'm actually reaching out to clients. In the rare instances that I do reach out to clients, most of you guys probably know I get 80% of my clients through the ads that we run for the agency, 10% through the appointment setters, and then the other 10% through referrals. But nonetheless, on the whim, every once in a while, I'd say probably once or twice a month, there's a brand that comes to mind, and I just know, look, I want to work with them, and I outreach. And then usually when that brand comes to mind, I'll use them as the nucleus, and then kind of just expand from there and actually let Instagram suggest other brands that are similar to it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know it's been a very heavily requested video. Now I know that if you're watching this, obviously you are either a beginner SMMA owner or you already have an agency. If that's the case, I'd love to see you inside Agency Incubator, my flagship program. We have hundreds and hundreds of students. You're probably already aware, but we have the most ridiculous track record in terms of student success stories. If you haven't already, you can go ahead and check out my second channel. The link is in the description. I actually bring on one of my students every Tuesday and do a student interview. I have some students that are brought on who are doing 120,000 a month, and some students that only have 2 or 3 clients. But once again, it's a great testament to what's possible with your agency. And lastly, the winner for Gadzhi, my bespoke e-commerce clothing line, is down in the description. If you want to be drawn into winning an article of clothing from Gadzhi, just hit subscribe, turn on post notifications, and comment within the first 2 hours of either this video or the next video going live. Lots of love, guys. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video.